Hi families, if we have not met, my name is Samantha Reid and I am your child's current science teacher. I wanted to go ahead and send this video because as your child is now in a new semester of science, they will start to see some of their first science grades coming into the grade book pretty soon here, and I wanted to kind of get a chance to break down how the grades work in my class and what that grade book is going to look like so that all of you at home can also better understand what is happening in the classroom. So the gradebook is broken into two main categories: formative assignments, which are essentially the homework assignments or check-ins that I have with students or quizzes, and then summative assignments, which are essentially big projects and tests. I have changed this year the way that the formative assignments work in my class, and what I mean by that is that I believe that the students should be able to use the gradebook not just as a recording of permanent numbers that equate to their supposed current ability in that subject, but instead they should be able to use the gradebook to determine where are they at in their science understanding, and then what do they need to do to understand that content better before it gets to the final summative. For that reason, in the gradebook, you will see things that are called quick checks. And those quick checks are exactly that. They are hopefully tricky questions that I will ask students about various topics that we are learning, and then based on their responses, they will be able to get a quick grade in the gradebook that will serve as an indicator of where about they are in understanding that topic. These quick checks are only going to be worth 1 point, so in the grand scheme of things, they will have essentially no impact on the students' grades almost, and the students know that. So they know that these quick checks grade-wise are almost worthless, but that's not the point of them, that they should be using these quick checks as a way to determine whether or not they are ready to move on in science or if they need some extra help, and they know when they can come see me for that extra help. So the students recently took a quick check on Newton's first law, and some of them got a little bit tripped up on a couple of the questions. I've spoken with every single class about what happens now when you found out that there's parts of the quick check that have stumped you and what they need to do. But in the grade book, it may come up as a 0.75 out of 1 point or a 0.50 out of 1 point. And if that's the case, I want my students and my families to know that that is okay. That is completely okay. The point of the quick checks is to see, do they really understand, or do they need just a little bit extra help before we get to the big stuff, instead of finding out the day of the test that they really aren't truly ready. And hopefully they will be able to use the grade book coming up as a way to see that if they struggle with a certain quick check, they know exactly what quick check that was, they know what topic it was on, and they know exactly what they need to come in and see me for extra help. It also helps me because if I find out that the entire class is very confused by a specific topic, then maybe I need to reteach that content area. So I hope that this helps you better understand what's going to be happening with your child's grades in my class. I hope that this is all coming out the way that I intend it to, and if you have any questions, please feel free to call or email me. My email is reid, REIDS, @salmonoc.net, and I will answer any questions that you have about the way that this grading works or the reason why that we do it. The students did elect that they would like this grading process in my class over having a lot of their work graded. That way our class has a more practice mentality before they get graded, instead of getting graded on everything that they do. And they seem to really, really like it that way. But I didn't want to scare any families with quick check grades coming in at 0.5 out of 1. They're not meant to harm the students. They're meant to tell them where their current level of understanding is and what they need to do now moving forward to achieve the grade that they hope for themselves and that they're capable of. So I hope that this helps. I hope you all have a good night, and once again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Thanks. Bye.